Daily Horoscope Analysis for Virgo, June 25, 2025, as we explore the cosmic energies influencing Virgo on June 25, 2025, we find ourselves at a fascinating astrological juncture. The midsummer position brings particular significance for those born under the sign of the Virgin. On this day, Mercury, your ruling planet, forms a harmonious trine with Jupiter in the Earth signs. This powerful alignment creates an exceptional window for intellectual pursuits and clear communication. Your natural analytical abilities are heightened today, making it an ideal time to tackle complex problems that have been lingering in your professional sphere. The Mercury-Jupiter conversation opens pathways for learning and sharing knowledge in ways that feel effortless and rewarding. The moon will be in Capricorn on this day, creating a supportive Earth trine with your sun sign. This grounds your emotions and provides a stable foundation for decision-making. You'll likely feel more centered than usual, with an enhanced ability to separate logic from emotion, something that plays to your Virgoan strengths. This lunar position also activates your career sector, bringing attention to your professional reputation and long-term goals. Venus will be transiting through Leo, illuminating your 12th house of the subconscious. This creates an interesting dynamic where matters of the heart may be processing behind the scenes rather than in the spotlight. For Virgos in committed relationships, this is a time of deep emotional processing and spiritual connection with your partner. Single Virgos might find themselves attracted to someone who touches them on a soul level, though you may need to overcome your natural reserve to explore these feelings. Mars in Taurus on this day activates your 9th house of expansion and higher learning. This provides a steady flow of energy toward educational pursuits, travel plans, or philosophical explorations. There's a determination to broaden your horizons, but in the methodical, well-planned way that comforts your Virgo nature. This Mars position supports taking concrete steps toward long-held dreams involving international connections or advanced studies. The Sun in Cáncer forms a quincunx aspect to your Virgo energy, creating a subtle tension between your need for practical organization and the emotional nurturing that Cáncer represents. This might manifest as finding yourself torn between logical solutions and emotional considerations when dealing with family matters or home-related decisions. The key is finding integration rather than seeing these energies as opposing forces. Saturn continues its journey through Pisces, directly opposing your sun sign. This has been a longer-term transit, teaching you important lessons about boundaries in relationships. On June 25th specifically, this manifests as a clarifying moment where you can see which relationships truly support your growth and which ones may be draining your resources. It's a day where relationship dynamics come into sharper focus, allowing you to make necessary adjustments. Pluto in Aquarius forms a helpful sextile to your sun sign, empowering your daily routines and health regimens. There's transformative energy available for breaking unhealthy patterns and establishing new wellness practices that align with your authentic needs. This is not about superficial changes, but about reconnecting with your body's wisdom in profound ways. Uranus in Gemini activates your career sector, potentially bringing surprising developments in your professional life. Expect the unexpected when it comes to work opportunities or new responsibilities. Your adaptability will be your greatest asset, allowing you to pivot quickly when necessary. This position favors innovative thinking and stepping outside conventional approaches to workplace challenges. Neptune in Aries creates some tension with your Virgo precision as it influences your 8th house of shared resources and transformation. Be particularly mindful with financial matters involving others, as there may be a tendency for details to become fuzzy. Double-check all joint financial arrangements and be wary of investments that sound too good to be true. In terms of health, this is a day where your attention to bodily needs is heightened. The Earth trine supports physical vitality, but the Neptune influence suggests paying attention to stress management. Your nervous system might be more sensitive than usual, making mindfulness practices particularly beneficial. Consider gentle movement practices that ground your energy while releasing tension. For your career, June 25th marks a day of significant potential advancement. The Mercury-Jupiter trine supports presentations, interviews, or important meetings. Your communication skills are especially sharp, allowing you to express complex ideas with unusual clarity. Leaders and authority figures are more likely to be receptive to your ideas, making it an excellent day to pitch projects or request resources for ongoing work. Financially, the planetary configurations suggest a good day for organizing your resources and planning for the future. The practical Capricorn moon helps you see your financial picture clearly, while Pluto's influence supports making transformative decisions about investments or savings. However, with Neptune's challenging aspect, avoid making impulsive financial decisions based on emotional reasoning. Your relationships today benefit from your enhanced communication skills, though the Venus placement in your 12th house suggests that you might be processing deeper feelings that you're not quite ready to express. Close partners may sense that there's more going on beneath the surface. This is actually positive. It's a day of emotional depth rather than superficial interactions. In terms of personal growth, the cosmic energies support self-improvement through both structured learning and intuitive understanding. Your typical Virgo affinity for skill building is amplified, but there's also an invitation to trust your intuition more than you typically might. The balance between these approaches leads to the most significant breakthroughs. For Virgos feeling stuck in any area of life, June 25th offers a cosmic reset button. The Earth trine supports practical new beginnings, while the Mars energy provides the determination to follow through. Set intentions today that combine your analytical planning skills with genuine emotional fulfillment. Your lucky color for June 25th is deep forest green, connecting you to growth and the earth element that strengthens your Virgo energy. Your lucky number is 5, representing change and adaptation. Carrying or wearing hematite crystal would support grounding and protection as you navigate the day's energies. In conclusion, Virgo, June 25, 2025, offers you a day of practical progress supported by cosmic clarity. Your natural gifts of analysis and discernment are enhanced, while the emotional aspects of life become more navigable through the supportive lunar energy. Trust your instincts while applying your characteristic attention to detail, and you'll find this day brings both immediate rewards and plants seeds for future growth. The stars are supporting your journey toward both mastery and meaningful connection. Embrace the balance they offer. On June 25, 2025, Virgo experiences a particularly significant planetary alignment that deserves close attention. The Sun, positioned firmly in Cáncer, creates an interesting dynamic in your 11th house of community and future aspirations. This watery influence softens your typically meticulous approach, allowing for more emotional connections to your long-term goals. Mercury, your ruling planet, has recently entered Cáncer as well, creating a powerful communicative flow regarding your social networks and organizational affiliations. This placement suggests that your analytical abilities will be particularly attuned to understanding group dynamics and collective needs. The moon transits through Leo on this date, activating your 12th house of subconscious patterns and hidden matters. This brings submerged insights about your planetary influences to the surface, potentially revealing how celestial bodies have been quietly guiding your path. Venus in Leo accompanies the moon in your 12th house, bringing a touch of warmth to your internal processing. This could manifest as finding beauty and value in moments of solitude or spiritual practice. Mars, positioned in Taurus, creates a harmonious trine to your sun sign, activating your 9th house of higher learning and expansion. This earth-to-earth connection provides stable, grounded energy for pursuing knowledge about astrology or other metaphysical subjects. Jupiter's position in Gemini occupies your 10th house of career and public reputation. This placement brings expansive opportunities for sharing your analytical gifts with the world, potentially through communication about celestial influences and their practical applications. Saturn continues its transit through Pisces in your seventh house of partnerships and relationships. This creates a testing ground for how you integrate planetary wisdom into your connections with others. Are you allowing celestial influences to inform your boundaries and commitments? Uranus in Gemini joins Jupiter in your 10th house, bringing unexpected developments to your professional path. This revolutionary planet may suddenly reveal new ways to incorporate astronomical understanding into your work identity. Neptune in Aries occupies your 8th house of shared resources and transformation. This placement can spiritualize your approach to exchanges with others, perhaps through sharing astrological insights that create meaningful bonds. Pluto's continued journey through Aquarius activates your 6th house of daily routines and wellness. This transformative planet asks how your understanding of cosmic cycles can improve your everyday practices and bodily rhythms. The aspects between these planets create a fascinating web of influence for you today. Particularly notable is the sextile between Mercury in Cáncer and Uranus in Gemini, connecting your houses of social networks and career. This suggests unexpected communications that could advance your professional understanding of planetary patterns. The square between the Sun in Cáncer and Saturn in Pisces creates tension between your social aspirations and relationship commitments. This may manifest as challenges between group activities involving astrological study and the needs of close partners who may not share your celestial interests. The opposition between Mars in Taurus and Pluto in Aquarius creates dynamic tension between your philosophical understanding of astronomy and its practical application in your daily life. Finding balance here will be crucial for translating cosmic knowledge into tangible wellness practices. The North Node's position in Aries aligns with Neptune in your 8th house, suggesting that your soul's evolution involves deepening your intuitive understanding of planetary energies, particularly how they affect your transformative experiences and shared resources. Chiron, the wounded healer, continues its journey through Taurus in your 9th house, healing old wounds related to your beliefs about how celestial bodies influence your life path. Today offers an opportunity to integrate this healing through studying the specific planetary positions affecting your sign. Overall, June 25th presents a complex but rewarding day for astrological study and application. The planetary positions offer Virgo a chance to balance your natural analytical tendencies with the more intuitive aspects of cosmic understanding. Pay particular attention to Mercury's communications today, as your ruling planet's position in Cáncer softens your mental approach in a way that actually enhances your receptivity to planetary influences. For Virgo on June 25, 2025, communication takes center stage as Mercury, your ruling planet, forms a harmonious trine with Saturn. This alignment creates a foundation for structured and meaningful exchanges that can advance your long-term goals. Your words carry additional weight today, with a natural ability to convey complex ideas with precision and clarity. Those around you will appreciate your thoughtful approach and attention to detail in conversations. The moon's position in your 3rd house of communication amplifies your desire to connect with others on an intellectual level. You'll find yourself drawn to substantive discussions rather than small talk, particularly about subjects requiring analytical thinking, your natural forte. This is an excellent day for important presentations, crucial emails, or negotiations that require careful wording and logical structure. Venus and Mercury in conjunction today brings a pleasant, charming quality to your communication style. Even when delivering constructive criticism or complex information, you'll manage to do so with tact and consideration. This planetary blessing helps soften your naturally meticulous Virgo approach, allowing others to receive your messages without feeling overwhelmed by details or perfectionism. Jupiter's influence from your 9th house broadens your communicative horizons, encouraging you to explore new concepts and share wisdom gained through experience. You might find yourself drawn to teaching others or mentoring someone who could benefit from your expertise. Educational pursuits begun today have favorable energy, particularly those involving writing, publishing, or cross-cultural communication. Be mindful of Neptune's square to your ruling planet, which could introduce subtle misunderstandings if you're not careful. Double-check important communications and don't assume others catch all the nuances you intend. This aspect calls for clarity and directness, especially in professional settings where ambiguity could lead to confusion. Your analytical abilities are heightened with the sun strengthening your mental faculties. You'll excel at problem-solving through conversation, helping others work through challenges with your practical suggestions and methodical approach. Friends and colleagues may seek your advice more than usual today, recognizing your gift for breaking down complex situations into manageable solutions. Written communication flows particularly well today. If you've been postponing writing projects, important emails, or updating your resume, the cosmic energy supports these endeavors now. Your ability to organize thoughts cohesively on paper or screen is enhanced, making this an ideal time for crafting persuasive or informative content. In interpersonal relationships, you're encouraged to express feelings you might typically analyze privately. Mercury's supportive aspect with Venus opens a window for emotional expression that combines both heart and head, a perfect balance for you, Virgo. Partners and close friends will appreciate this more vulnerable side of your nature. The day's energy particularly supports technological communication. Virtual meetings, social media engagement, or digital collaboration will yield positive results. Your attention to detail helps you navigate these platforms effectively, ensuring your message comes through clearly regardless of medium. For Virgos working in fields that require regular public speaking or presentation, today offers a boost of confidence and clarity. Your natural tendency toward perfectionism is channeled positively, allowing you to prepare thoroughly without becoming paralyzed by minor details. The audience will respond well to your organized delivery and evident expertise. If you've been considering asking for feedback on your communication style, today provides supportive energy for such discussions. Colleagues and mentors are likely to offer constructive suggestions rather than criticism, helping you refine your already considerable skills. In romantic conversations, you'll find a beautiful balance between intellectual connection and emotional intimacy. Single Virgos might encounter someone who appreciates your thoughtful conversational style and responds with equal depth. Those in relationships can renew intellectual bonds through meaningful discussions about future aspirations and shared values. The evening hours bring a reflective quality to your communication. Journaling or private contemplation allows you to process the day's interactions and extract valuable insights. This practice aligns perfectly with your need to analyze and make sense of experiences through mental processing. For those studying or teaching, today's planetary alignments support exceptional retention and clear explanation of material. Complex concepts become more accessible through your methodical approach, benefiting both yourself and those learning from you. Your perception of nonverbal communication is also enhanced today. You'll pick up on subtle body language cues and unspoken messages that might normally escape notice. This heightened awareness helps you navigate social situations with greater understanding, allowing you to respond appropriately to others' unvoiced needs or concerns. Overall, June 25th offers Virgo a day of remarkable communicative potential. By embracing your natural analytical gifts while remaining open to emotional expression, you'll create connections that are both intellectually stimulating and personally meaningful. The balanced energy supports both practical, detail-oriented exchanges and deeper, more philosophical discussions, allowing you to express your complete authentic self with remarkable clarity and impact. Today brings a powerful configuration of planets that significantly impacts your financial sector, Virgo. With Mercury, your ruling planet, forming a trine to Saturn in your 8th house of investments and shared resources, this is an exceptional day for long-term financial planning. The analytical abilities you naturally possess are heightened, allowing you to spot patterns and opportunities in financial markets that others might overlook. However, this isn't a day for impulsive decisions. Saturn's influence demands careful consideration and proper due diligence. The moon in Taurus today activates your ninth house of expansion, suggesting that financial opportunities may come through foreign investments, educational pursuits, or publishing ventures. This earth sign energy resonates harmoniously with your practical Virgo nature, creating a grounded foundation for monetary growth. Venus, positioned in Cáncer, is illuminating your 11th house of networks and aspirations, pointing to potential financial gains through professional connections or collaborative projects. Someone in your extended network may approach you with an investment opportunity or business proposition worth considering. While Venus softens your typical cautious approach, Jupiter's square to your sign reminds you to maintain healthy boundaries when mixing finances with friendships. Mars in Leo is energizing your 12th house of hidden matters, suggesting that some of your best financial opportunities today may not be immediately obvious. Trust your intuition when it comes to investments that others might dismiss. There's potential for uncovering value in overlooked assets or previously abandoned projects. For Virgos working in financial sectors, today's planetary alignment enhances your natural attention to detail, making this an excellent day for audits, reconciliations, or financial problem solving. Your ability to detect errors or inefficiencies could save significant resources for yourself or your organization. The sun in Cáncer illuminates your career sector, suggesting that financial rewards may come through professional recognition or advancement. Consider discussing compensation or negotiating terms, as authority figures are likely to be receptive to well-prepared proposals. Neptune in Pisces continues its long transit through your partnership sector, reminding you to maintain clarity in financial agreements with others. Ensure all terms are explicitly documented and understood by all parties involved. For Virgos considering real estate investments, today's Taurus moon creates favorable conditions, particularly for properties that could generate passive income. The earth sign energy supports endeavors involving tangible assets rather than speculative ventures. If you've been contemplating starting a side business or monetizing a skill, today's energy supports methodical planning. Create detailed projections and realistic timelines rather than rushing into implementation. Remember that your meticulous approach to finances, while sometimes causing decision paralysis, is actually your greatest strength in building lasting wealth. Mercury's position also enhances your communication about money matters. If you need to discuss financial concerns with family members, partners, or financial advisors, you'll find yourself expressing needs and objectives with unusual clarity. Consider scheduling important financial conversations today. With Uranus in Taurus forming a harmonious aspect to your Sun, unexpected financial opportunities may arise, particularly through technological innovations or unconventional approaches to traditional business models. Stay open to methods that might initially seem to contradict your conventional approach. The North Node's position suggests that embracing collaborative financial ventures aligns with your long-term growth, even if it challenges your preference for maintaining complete control over your resources. Today's energy supports calculated risk-taking within carefully defined parameters. For Virgos who have been overly cautious with investments, this is a day to consider diversifying into areas that offer higher growth potential, though still maintaining your core conservative approach. Remember that financial abundance comes not just from saving, but from strategic allocation of resources. As we examine the astral configurations for Virgo on this late June day of 2025, several particularly fortunate areas emerge for your practical Earth sign. With Venus forming a harmonious trine to your ruling planet Mercury, your communication skills are especially blessed today. This alignment creates a perfect opportunity for presenting ideas, negotiating terms, or persuading others to see your perspective. The universe is literally amplifying your voice, and adding a touch of charm to your typically precise communication style. If you've been waiting for the right moment to pitch a project or request something important, June 25th offers stellar support. The moon's position in Taurus, another earth sign, creates a grand trine with your Virgo energy and Pluto in Capricorn, bringing remarkable stability to your efforts. This earth sign trine particularly favors practical matters related to finances, resources, and material security. Pay attention to unexpected opportunities that allow you to build long-term security. The seeds planted today could grow into substantial future rewards. For Virgos involved in healthcare, nutrition, service-oriented positions, or analytical fields, cosmic forces are particularly supportive. Jupiter's influence from your ninth house illuminates academic pursuits, publishing opportunities, and chances to share your specialized knowledge with a broader audience. Teaching and mentoring activities are especially favored. With Mars in a supportive position, physical activities also receive an energetic boost. Exercise, outdoor activities, and hands-on projects will feel particularly rewarding and rejuvenating. This planetary configuration suggests that health routines started or maintained today will have enhanced benefits. Your body is especially responsive to positive inputs. Neptune's gentle aspect to your sign creates a zone of creative inspiration, particularly for Virgos working in detail-oriented artistic fields like editing, crafting, technical design, or organizational systems. Your ability to bring order from chaos is heightened, making this an excellent day to tackle complex organizational projects or refine systems. The day's most fortunate area, however, lies in collaborative partnerships. The Sun in Cáncer activates your 11th house of networks, groups, and collective endeavors. Someone within your professional or social circle holds the key to a significant opportunity. Pay attention to seemingly casual conversations that might reveal important connections or insights. Uranus brings unexpected but positive technological developments that align perfectly with your methodical approach. Digital tools, software solutions, or online platforms may suddenly present solutions to long-standing challenges. For Virgos seeking new employment or career advancement, this planetary alignment supports behind-the-scenes research and preparation. Document organization, resume refinement, and skill assessment activities are particularly favored. The universe supports quiet, methodical preparation now that will yield results when Mercury moves direct next month. In relationships, Mercury's position creates fortunate conditions for healing conversations and practical problem-solving with partners. Your ability to listen carefully and offer thoughtful solutions is enhanced, making this an excellent day to address lingering concerns with practical compassion. Financial fortunate areas center around detailed review and analysis. You may discover overlooked resources, refund opportunities, or expense patterns that can be optimized. Your natural analytical abilities are cosmically enhanced, allowing you to see valuable patterns others would miss. Domestic projects related to organization, efficiency, and practical improvements receive cosmic support. Home office setups, kitchen organization, or storage solutions implemented today will provide lasting benefits. The day's energy particularly supports activities that combine mental and physical engagement. Organizing while thinking through complex problems will yield dual benefits. Virgos with writing projects will find words flowing with unusual ease today, especially when documenting procedures, creating instructional content, or communicating complex information in accessible ways. For those in healthcare fields, diagnostic insights and patient care approaches are especially supported by the day's planetary alignment. Your intuition about underlying causes is heightened by Neptune's influence, while your Virgoan precision helps implement effective solutions. Educational pursuits receive particular cosmic blessing, with information retention and practical application of knowledge flowing naturally. This is an excellent day for professional development, certification progress, or specialized learning. Above all, June 25th brings Virgo a fortunate alignment between your natural desire for improvement and the universe's support for meaningful progress. By focusing your attention on systems that need refinement, relationships that need careful tending, and projects that benefit from your meticulous approach, you'll find yourself moving forward with cosmic wind at your back. The cosmic energies on June 25, 2025, bring Virgo natives into a fascinating social spotlight. With Mercury, your ruling planet, forming a harmonious trine with Jupiter in your 11th house of social networks, your analytical abilities and communication skills are particularly enhanced in group settings. This planetary alignment creates an exceptional day for expanding your social circle and deepening existing connections. You'll notice your words carrying more weight and resonance than usual, making this an ideal time to express ideas that you've been keeping to yourself. People are noticing your intellectual contributions today, Virgo, and valuing your practical insights. The moon in Aquarius further amplifies your innovative thinking, allowing you to approach social situations with both logic and a refreshing originality that others find magnetic. This isn't your typical social energy. There's something distinctly progressive and forward-thinking about your approach today. You may find yourself connecting with people from diverse backgrounds or interests that wouldn't normally cross your path. These connections aren't superficial. They carry potential for meaningful long-term associations that could prove valuable both personally and professionally. Venus's position in Cáncer activates your friendship sector, infusing your interactions with genuine warmth and nurturing energy. You're likely to feel more protective of your inner circle today, while simultaneously being more open to welcoming thoughtfully selected new members into your trusted group. This paradoxical energy allows you to both deepen existing bonds and carefully expand your social horizons. For Virgos in professional environments, colleagues will be particularly receptive to your ideas during meetings or collaborative projects. Your ability to synthesize information and present practical solutions shines brilliantly under today's astral conditions. Even typically competitive coworkers seem more willing to acknowledge your contributions. There's a subtle shift in how people perceive you socially today, less as the behind-the-scenes organizer and more as an influential thought leader. Social media interactions may prove particularly fruitful as well. If you've been considering sharing a project, launching a collaboration, or simply reconnecting with your digital network, the stars favor these activities strongly. Your posts or messages are likely to receive more engagement than usual, creating opportunities for meaningful exchanges. Mars in Gemini activates your sector of public reputation, giving you additional charisma and assertiveness when expressing yourself in groups. This placement helps you overcome any habitual social hesitance, allowing your natural intelligence to take center stage without your usual self-criticism dampening its impact. For Virgos in romantic relationships, this is an excellent day to engage in social activities as a couple. Introducing your partner to friends or colleagues goes exceptionally well, as does meeting their social connections. Single Virgos may find that group settings, rather than one-on-one dates, yield more promising romantic prospects today. Someone who appreciates your analytical mind might catch your attention during a community event or friend gathering. Pay special attention to unexpected social invitations. Today, what might seem like an ordinary gathering could introduce you to someone who becomes instrumental in your personal or professional development. The universe is creating connections that may not reveal their importance immediately, but will prove significant over time. Despite all this positive social energy, Saturn's influence reminds you to maintain healthy boundaries. Not everyone who approaches you today has your best interests at heart, and your natural Virgo discernment serves you well. Trust your instincts if something feels off about a new acquaintance or proposal. Networking takes on a more meaningful quality today. Rather than simply exchanging pleasantries or business cards, you're likely to engage in substantive conversations that reveal